Hey Fit Fam, okay, I got upper body day number 2 coming at you. This workout focuses on the upper body, our chest back, biceps, triceps, and shoulders. We have supersets in this one. The supersets are great, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 4 rounds each. We'll have 2 exercises, so they're opposing muscle groups. So you only get 15 seconds each. We keep those 4 rounds going all the way through. Then we rest and we hit another superset. There are 4 supersets in this workout, with a nice shoulder finisher at the end, adding a little core work in there just to finish us off. For weights, guys, remember, I want you to challenge these strength workouts, so I want you to go a little bit heavier, looking at that 8 to 12, maximum 15 rep range in those sets. So grab some dumbbell options. I have 10s all the way up to 25s. Use what you got. Remember, you don't have heavier dumbbells. Give me that push-pull. Turn those 5s into 50s. But go get your dumbbells, go get your water, get a towel, and let's get to work. Okay guys, let's get warmed up. Let's just start with a knee reach and pull down. So just lift that knee out in front and really focus on that back. Pull down. We're just adding the lower body in there to stretch out that lower back, activate the glutes. Remember, we want to turn everything on. So lift the hands up, the knee up, and then pull it down. Pull, pull. Pull. Fast or slow as you want to go. Just make sure you're putting that muscle behind the movement. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's open that chest. Reach with both hands. Tap that heel behind you. Open up that chest. Kick that heel behind. See if you can touch that heel with both hands. 3, 2, and 1. Legs pull wide and shoulder width apart. You're going to give me that pop, come down, and then reach the arms out and lift it up. So dive it down. Arms come, squeeze the back. Lift it up. I like to do that thumbs up to the ceiling. So right here, squeeze and lift. I just let my hands come all the way down, and I'm doing a forward fold. Activate the back, squeeze and lift. Do 3 more of those. Now, keep those feet nice and wide. Just a lateral touch. I want you to reach to the outside of your foot and then go to the other side. So, reach, reach. So also, when you reach with the opposite hand, so if I'm reaching to my left, I pull back with my right hip. So I reach over to the left side, right hip pulls back. Now try to reach a little further out in front of your toe. Using that back, reach. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Come to the back of your mat. Nice and tall. Let's come forward, walk out, top of push-up position. I want you to bring the hips up into a nice pike, downward dog. Press the armpits down and just come straight into the plank position. So we're just shifting back and forth. Down dog and plank. Really think about those shoulders, pressing the armpits down to the floor. Pulling the belly into the spine. Lift and then come forward. Good. 2 more times. And down. 1 more. Open it up. And then come to that plank position. Let's drop those knees, keep those toes tucked under. I want you just to sweep that right arm up, and then I want you to thread the right arm through. Drop down for a second, and then come right back up. And open, and come through. So we don't want to hold the static stretch, we want to keep this dynamic. So you're only holding it for about a second or 2. I kind of like to let my arm, when it rests down on the floor, almost let it grip the floor and then kind of pull it a little bit and then lift it back up. 1 more. Bring it under. And then open, and then hand and come under. Three more. One more. And come back, curl the toes under, walk the hands back. Just stop right here where the hands get to the toes. Walk it back down. Let's lower all the way down. If you need to drop your knees, drop all the way down onto the floor. And then if you need to stay on the knees, bring yourself back up. Bring the knees, walk it back. So a little walkout push-up here. If you need the knees, do it. If not, just lower down. Release the hands for a second. Come back up. Walk it back up. Good. Come down. Lower it. Come back up. Walk it back. Good. Let's do one more. Lower all the way down. Come back up. Good. Round and roll it all the way up. Awesome, guys. Small circles to the front. Nice and tight. And they gradually start to get bigger. Bigger and bigger. Nice big circles.
Just like your muscles.
Yep.
Bigger and bigger.
And then stop it, and let's go backwards. Start with small circles. Gradually start to get bigger.
Let's go.
All right, now one arm up, one arm down. Little pop forward with the chest. Three, two, and one. Swing the arms in front, pull it back. I want you to imagine you have a rubber band and you're pulling it. So add that resistance in the back. Squeeze your back. Open the chest, squeeze the back. Three, two, one. Let's finish up with some jumping jacks. Just to get that heart rate up a little bit. Get that blood flowing. Just 20 seconds here, guys. Nice push-pull with those arms. Almost there and ready for game time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you got your weights, and let's get started with superset 1. Okay guys, superset number 1, chest, back. We have twisting grips on this. We start off with a twisting chest press where we rotate the hands and bring the bottoms together. And then we'll have a twisting row where hands will be down and we twist as we pull those elbows back up. But let's start on the floor, get on our back. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 4 rounds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bring it down on the floor. So feet flat, have that lower back pressing on the floor. So if you've ever taken Pilates before, they say no house for a mouse under your back. I think that's cute. I do, I think it's cute. Twist the arms, bottoms together, squeeze those pecs. Back of the arms, come down, taps the floor, drive it back up. Remember, I want that 8 to 12 repetition. Ideally, if you go 15, that's fine. And make sure you're getting that squeeze and that control all the way up and down. Okay, lay down, come right up. You only got 15 seconds. Come into that standing position, hinge it over. Grab your dumbbells. And we go. So, rotate the arms, pull the elbows back in, rotate it down. Now you guys see that I have my wrist straps on today? My right wrist was bothering me a little bit. And I still wanted to go a little heavier on my waist. I didn't want to have to compromise my strength for my back because of my wrist strength. So if that's an issue for you and you have weaker wrists and you're like, I would love to go up and weight, but I can't hold the dumbbells, it's too hard. Get those straps. Go on Amazon, they're expensive. You have any questions? Pick me up with an email. Okay, bring it down. Back to that chest. 15 seconds, that's it. We don't need a lot of time because we're doing opposing muscle groups. So we keep the heart rate up, but we allow ourselves, our body parts to rest. Go. So right now our back is resting. We work the chest, and then we switch. So technically we're getting rest. But our heart rate is not. So that's how we can keep that intensity up, but still allowing ourselves to recover in a way. Okay, bring it up. Right into that twisting row. Remember, nice flat back. And go. Pull those elbows. Squeeze that back. Squeeze that butt. Pull in that belly button, maintain that core structure. Okay, come on down. Set number 3. Bring it down, get it ready. Go. Okay. Bring it up. No messing around. Stand up. Get your weights. Pick it up. And go.
I love these workouts.
Okay. One more. Come on. Get back. Feet down. Go.
What was it? No house for mouse?
No house for mouse under your back. I know, right? I've heard it all. But some things have stuck with me.
It's because Dr. Seuss came up with that one.
Maybe. Yes, John complains all the time. But he does it. Okay guys, superset number 2, we're going to have our back and triceps. So, reverse fly, and then we're going to have an overhead extension, okay? 45 on, 15 off. Let's start with that reverse fly. I'm going to start with 15s here, see how that goes, and then we'll see you in round 2. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's rock it, okay. So the reason why I'm always very picky with doing my reverse flies is because I try not to swing too much. I don't want to use that momentum. I'm all about strength here and getting squeeze in that upper back. So if I go too heavy, I'll use too much momentum and I don't want that muscle. Okay, go down. I'm using one dumbbell for overhead extension. You can hold it wide. I'm going to hold it narrow. Nice little kickstands. Little back support here. Elbows in nice and tight. And we go. Drop it down and drive it up. So John has 2 dumbbells. I'm using 1. Use what you got. Use what feels right to you. If you don't like doing overhead extensions, for some reason it aggravates your shoulder, you can do tricep kickbacks, tricep push-ups, whatever works for you. You definitely know that option and that modification is there. Okay. Shake them out. Those always mess up my hair.
I know.
Gym-like. Tough stuff, tough stuff. All right, fly it, let's go.
Mess up your hair this time.
I know, I'll try. Small price. Rack it up. And go. lighter. That's okay. Just really make sure you get that little pause and squeeze at the top. We learn to really use that upper back and strengthen it. That's going to help us stand up tall and grab. And if your goal is to look leaner and meaner, you want to stand up nice and tall. That back is everything. Did I mention how good you'll look when you walk away? Is that John? Walk away tall?
Walk away tall.
Put it down. Well, for you, you're tall all the time, so it doesn't matter if you're coming or going, right? Back it up. Go, triceps. So on those triceps, guys, try to control it on both ways here. Don't just drop it and rush all the way up. See if you can try to slow it down. Smooth it out. 2, 2. 2 down, 2 up. If you're like, no thank you, Amy. But come on. Get a little time under tension there. You'll notice it's a little harder to do that.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I do it for a reason, guys. Okay. Almost there. Come on. Pick them up. And go. It's the last one, isn't it?
It is.
Look at that. Time flies.
So much
When you're
fun.
doing flies. I know. Sorry about that.
That's my job.
I'm stealing John's job. John's the designated cheese ball.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, put it down. Come on, one more of those triceps. Get that pump going. Get those triceps looking lean and mean. Back it up. And go. Never control it. You don't want to push or rush through those sticky spots. And by that I mean the little areas where you're like, oh, that hurts. Don't just push through it. Feel it, control it, squeeze through that motion. That's how you're going to get stronger. Whew. That's where you need the work. And bring it down. Awesome work, guys. Quick sip of water. Come right back. Superset number 3. All right, guys. Superset number 3. We got some chest and we got some biceps. So we're going to be on our knees for these next 2 exercises. So if you have sensitive knees or you want a little extra cushion, you can double up your mat like John. Grab a towel. That works as well. We're going to do, we have a low pec fly. You're going to bring those weights. I go lighter on these because I don't want to make it as much about my shoulders as I want to squeeze and bring the bottoms of those weights together right about sternum height. So you don't want to come up here. That's going to work too much to your shoulders. So grabbing your dumbbells, 45 seconds. Let's go. So it comes right up to the center. Squeeze them together. That's a super important part. So yes, you're going to use a little bit of your shoulders. But I want you to make this about your chest. Think together and up. Add a slight lean back. Lift and squeeze. All right, put them down. We have a C curl. Slight lean back with that body. John, can you turn sideways so they get a different view? So weights right here, you have a little bit of that limp wrist. Slight lean back. Bring it up and down. So it scoops at the bottom and then you drag it up. Elbows come back. This is an excellent bicep shaper. You guys know I love this one. We're starting early to get those beautiful arms for spring and summer. Okay. Back to that fly. Woo, I felt those biceps.
Yep, that's good.
Woo. And with up. And go. So remember when we're on our knees like this, guys? Make sure to squeeze your butt. Gotta keep those glutes nice and tight. We don't want to bend in those hips. Push the weights together. Ooh, I'm feeling these already. These are intense. Okay. They work. Bring it up, squeeze the glutes, and let's go. Give me that C curl. Pull it in. And rest it down. Get the big old 15 seconds. Which should start to feel like it's not a lot of time.
It's not.
If you're too eager to go, remember, rethink your resistance. Let's bring it up. Okay. I know, right? Biceps, biceps. And go. Let's go. Come on. What challenges you, changes you, guys. Come out of that comfort zone. Nothing's going to be different if you don't give yourself a little push. It doesn't even have to be a big one. Just come out. Get a little stronger each time. Okay. Bring it up. Come on, smile. Last time for those biceps. Finish this last one. Done. Woo, woo. Now that your biceps and your chest are on fire, quick break. We come back, superset number 4. All right, guys, superset number 4, we hit the shoulders. We're gonna have an Arnold press, and then we're gonna have a lateral raise. Those are 2 exercises. So for that Arnold press, let's get those dumbbells. 3, 2, 1. Let's rack it up. Weights out in front. Remember, give you that rotation. Come up, and then come back in front. I like to have a little staggered stance, so I just put 1 foot behind me. Squeeze my glutes. You can do these with feet side by side. That's fine. Just make sure when that weight goes overhead, that you pull in that navel and squeeze those glutes to protect that lower back. Okay, weights down. Now, for that lateral raise, if you have lighter dumbbells, you want to extend those arms a little bit further. If you got heavier ones, you're going to have more of a bend. Perfect example is what John and I are going to show you right now. We both have 15-pound dumbbells. John's going to have his longer limb. I have mine bent more. Okay? But we both have the same weight, but he has a lot more resistance because he has his arms longer out. Now, even though his arms are out, he still has a little slight bend in his elbow.
Never lock joints.
Both ways are correct, just different load. Okay, put it down, quick rest, we'll go back to that Arnold. Just a way to show you, if you only have lighter dumbbells, longer limbs. If you have heavier ones, that's all you got, shorter. Grab those weights, and go. You know, no matter how you feel about Arnold Schwarzenegger, on a personal level, the guy knew how to work out. He deserves his own exercise.
Seriously, Conan?
Just go look at Conan and those biceps. And go. Nice lateral raise. Whew. You also notice I lead with my elbows and I kind of bring my pinkies up a little bit, not off the weight, just lead with the pinkies, lead with the elbows. Quick rest, you go again. If you're looking to really build those shoulders, try the target workout shoulders. That'll get them going. All right, pick it up, Arnold.
Now if you want a really good Arnold movie, Kindergarten Cop. Yeah.
I do twins. Yeah, Terminator, but that's just too obvious.
What was that Christmas one? Jingle All the Way?
Personally, if I were Arnold, I'd want to be remembered for my Arnold press, not Jingle All the Way. All right, lateral raise. Sorry for the sidebars today, guys.
Distraction.
Okay, keep going. One more to go. Woo.
That wasn't 4?
No, that wasn't the fourth one, sorry. One more. One more, Arnold. And go. And go. Shoulders aren't tired. Get a quick sip of water. We have a shoulder finisher. See you soon. All guys, a little 4-minute shoulder finisher here, just to finish it off. All right, so we're gonna start off with bus drivers, guys. I have a 10-pound dumbbell here. If you're newer, you might wanna go a little bit lighter. You're gonna hold that weight out in front 20 seconds, and you're gonna drive that bus. 3, 2, 1, and we go. I think John's got a 15.
Yep.
Okay, come right down, put that weight at the front of the mat, come back behind it, plank position. 20 seconds, you're gonna reach out right and left, touch that weight, go. Have it far enough in front of you so you have to tap it with that fingertip. I want you to reach a little bit. Bring it up. Grab that weight in the right hand. You're gonna hold the weights up. You're gonna pass it in front and come out to the side. Bring it up and go. So keep it up the whole time. Bring it out. In front. Bring it out. Pass it in front. Okay, come down. Put the weight in front, but this time all you're gonna do is reach out to the side, and you're gonna squeeze that rear delt. So reach, reach. So don't just bring the arms out, bring it back, squeeze it back, squeeze it back. This is gonna go super fast. Bring it up. Bus drivers again, guys. That's it. This is so fast. Arms up, go. They're going to start to burn. Just get in. This is the finisher. Come on. Bring it down. Weight at the top of your mat, come back a little bit, get in the high plank position, tap that weight, tap it out in front.
Now I'm just shaking.
Bring it up. We have that T pass, guys. 20 seconds, goes like this. Arms up. There you go, pass it out in front. Bring it out. In front. Bring it down. Last 20 seconds. Squeeze that back. Get into that plank position and go. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. And done. That's it. It's all downhill now. Recovery and cool down. See you in 2 seconds. Okay guys, let's get a nice stretch in that upper body. Let's inhale the arms all the way up. Little back bend here, let the weight of the head fall backwards. And then exhale, slide the elbows down the back wall. And then stop the elbows right about shoulder height. And then I want you to open the chest, lift the hands, elbows come slightly forward. And then on the exhale, I want you to bring the hands around behind you. If you can interlace those hands, awesome. If you can't, imagine you're squeezing that beach ball behind you and open up those shoulders. Slowly relax the chin. Good, and then release the hands. And then I want you to imagine you're squeezing a big, big beach ball in front of you. Pull the belly button in, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone under, and then lift it all the way up and come back into that little baby back bend. Exhale, elbows come down the back wall. Stop at shoulder height. Open the chest and shoulders. Big inhale up, exhale, flip the palms, bring them behind the back, interlace or squeeze the beach ball, open up the chest and shoulders. Big inhale, and then as you exhale, hug that beach ball in front. Belly button to spine, tailbone under, and then inhale up. And then exhale down. Let's come to the back of our mat, guys. Bring the hands down, walk out to the top of a push-up position. Good, drop the knees down, press the hips back, press the armpits down into the floor. Relax the forehead. Good, come on up to all fours. That nice shoulder stretch we did in the warm-up. Let's thread that right arm underneath. Slowly lowering down to that right arm. Remember, keeping that shoulder away from that ear. And then holding it right here. Nice deep breaths, guys. Get to hold it here a little bit longer. Good, and then slowly lifting it up. Take that right hand, place it behind your right ear, and then open up to the right side. And then exhale, extend the right arm out as you bring that hip back into the child's pose. Rise up to all fours. Left arm threads through. Remember, keep that shoulder away from that ear and lower down. We'll just hang out here for a second. But use that breath. Imagine as you inhale, feel that breath going all into your back. And as you inhale, that back fills up with air. Almost feel like your shoulders kind of pulling back on the floor to get that stretch. Good, and then slowly coming up. Left fingertips behind the left ear. Then open up and look to the left side. And only go as far as you feel comfortable. Really feel like you're opening up with the chest, using that back. Big inhale, open. And then as you exhale, extend the arm out, sit the hips back. Now curl the toes under, lift the hips up into a downward facing dog. Once again, spreading the fingertips nice and wide. Pressing those armpits down towards the mat. Now bring your feet a little bit wider. They should be about that width, maybe even a little wider than that width. And I want you to reach and take your right hand, and I want you to grab either your right thigh, your right shin, your right ankle, but find some place to hold on to, and I want you to really almost pull the belly button in and give me a cat stretch. In this position, you should feel an amazing stretch in your upper back, all the way down to that right side. So pull the belly button in, bring that chin to chest. And then slowly exhale, bring the right arm out. And let's let's go the other side. Left hand grabs either the thigh, the shin, the ankle, and then pull that belly button in, round that back, tuck that chin to chest, give me that calf stretch. And then bring that hand back. Walk the feet back together. Good. Give me one more nice deep down dog. And then bring the knees down. Awesome. Now one more great tricep stretch. Come down onto your forearms. Interlace your fingers. Actually, you need to move your hands out just a little bit. So kind of crawl your fingertips out a little bit so your elbows are a little bit out in front of your shoulders. Interlace those fingers. Bring your forehead down onto the mat, and then bring your hands to the back of your head. Now, I want you to sit your hips back into child's pose as your elbows pull on the floor. So you can interlace those fingers, you can stack them one on top of the other behind the head, but what I want you to get is that stretch in the triceps. So if you're not getting it, remember, bring the hands, walk them out a little bit further, then drop the elbows down, and then bring them back. So you should feel a stretch in those triceps. You feel that, John?
I do.
Also along the lats and the sides of the body. Okay, one more nice deep breath for me. Good, and then release those, walk back. Good, let's come on to our bottom. Let's come into a cross-legged seated position. Let's stretch out the neck and drop those traps a little bit. So when we do those shoulder work, we tend to cramp up in there. So reaching the fingertips nice and long. Let's bring the right arm up. Let's exhale, bring the right ear over to the right shoulder and place that right hand on the left side of the head. And it's just using the weight of the hand. We're not pulling. But I want you to tent your left fingertips and feel those fingertips and kind of walk away from your body a little bit. Nothing crazy, just feeling a nice stretch on the left side of the neck. And feel like that left shoulder's dead weight. And then let that right hand melt off and let that head just float up to center. Awesome. Reach that left arm nice and tall. Exhale, left ear comes over to the left shoulder, left hand, rest on the right side of the head. Remember, tent those right fingertips, and if you need to, crawl them over to the right a little bit. To feel that nice stretch in the right side of the neck, and let that right shoulder become dead weight. Each exhale, it just releases a little bit more. Good, now let that hand melt down. Let the head float up. Inhale, nice and tall. Interlace those fingers overhead. Bring them back behind your head. Now I want you to inhale, open up the upper body. Elbows open, chest open. Lift up nice and tall. And then we exhale. I want you to pull the belly in. Drop the chin to chest. Let the back of the hands just rest on the back of the head. Elbows come in. We're stretching out the neck. We're not pulling on it. Gentle tension here, guys. And then let the hands melt down first, and let the head float up. Good, let's press the palms out to the side, stretching out those biceps, fingertips pointing down to the floor. Bring them out in front, pull the fingers back. Other side, pull those fingers back. And then give me a nice inhale. Exhale. One more time for good measure. Inhale and exhale. Give me a big shoulder roll. Put those shoulders in your back pocket. Stand up proud and tall. And you guys are done. Stay strong. Keep up the hustle, guys. You definitely were strong today. And I'll see you back for another strength workout. Good job.